What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the home team.
To kick off.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go here in Rio. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Rock all 80. Check. Go.
Eagle play action. It's O'Connell. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Handoff headed right. Irving rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down from the 42.
Ready? Pack the 60.
From the gun, O'Connell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instant You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. And he is in. Touchdown. The Condors take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Eagles nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Down 80. Regular. Alert.
Running back sent in motion. Allen comes out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Golden motioning left. Second down, Allen throwing again. That's complete inside the 35. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Stop.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
On the return, here comes St. Dell. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60.
O'Connell working from the pistol. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7. O'Connell here from the gun. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting
for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
70 Lions.
Another throw for O'Connell. Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. To throw, here's O'Connell. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And that is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Keely Ringo making the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. 72.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to the action in just a moment.
Ready.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Heads out on the bootleg. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
60 Bison.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Irving on the inside give. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
O'Connell looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's O'Connell. He's got it. He has the touchdown. The Condors take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
319. All 52.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
What's that?
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Alert, alert, alert. 56, 56. Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connects with the open man downfield. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Alert. Middle. Look out.
1st down throw for Allen. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Dell now to return it. Things going well so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing now on first down. O'Connell dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first down, O'Connell. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, O'Connell. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Don't go anywhere. More from Rio coming right up. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Slot receivers headed left. Allen now on 1st down. Back to Pitts it goes. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Again, Allen to the air. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
To the air again, Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 21, Condors 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And an Eagle first down.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got Pitts outside. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Eagles.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Allen gonna throw again. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's brought down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
56.
Allen on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
All 52. Hey, home. Half 10.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Now a design run. It's Allen. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
319.
Mitchell can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. It's a designed run for him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
28, Condors 17. Cameron Dicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6.
Jalen McMillan on the return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Eagle play action. It's O'Connell. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's good.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Brought in right side by McLaurin. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Back to the line they come, second down.
56, 56. Middle. Alert! Watch the motion.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Hyatt. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making a 3-score game in the fourth. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Dicker for the extra point.
Point after is up and through. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
35. Condors 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dell now to return it. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. O'Connell. He's looking deep once again. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second and 10 now. O'Connell. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
And O'Connell evades the hit by sliding down nicely with enough to pick up the first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Rio first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, O'Connell. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
From the gun, O'Connell. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Trying to run with Irving. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
To throw, here's O'Connell. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Desperation time here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jarvarius Ward picks it off. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
42. Condors 17. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dell now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
On 3rd down, here's O'Connell. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take it out. 19 Lion. Ready.
O'Connell working from the pistol. And this one is launched downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out right quick. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. Eagles nearing their 6th win this season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Blue 58, blue 58, start. Tonight.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Dell now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
O'Connell here from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It's now
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's O'Connell. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here on 4th. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
And a Rio 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun handout to Irving. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
19 Lion.
Throwing is O'Connell. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
For a Rio 1st down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Big.
From the red zone now. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro.